Our weary world started about 3 years ago. We were going through a lot in our marriage, and it felt like our marriage had hit rock bottom. And during that time, we decided it was a really great time to take a risk financially, like all couples do when they're going through marital strife. We basically lost everything. It was just a really tough season. And fully believed that we would be out of that season by now. And like, thankfully, marriage-wise, we're better than we've ever been, and it's been awesome to see like God redeem that area. But financially, we wish we could say the same thing.
During that time, God met us in a lot of different ways. There was a lot of like emotional and relational stress happening, and our friends really stepped up and our community really stepped up for us and support us in so many ways, in ways that we just would never have expected or hoped for.
I feel like God has used those 3 years to like change our lives. We've been able to like grow like our awareness of like our own emotions and be able to like actually talk to each other about them and like all of that. I can't imagine having these conversations without that. While it wasn't fun going through it, like there's just so much grace that like God like walked us through these really hard times in our marriage that has now prepared us for like stuff now.
Life now is still messy. Their needs of our children and are still pretty vast, still really vast. It doesn't feel like we're struggling like we were before, but it's definitely not easy. And I think that like part of what I crave and want is stability in like so many ways. I can't get that from my current circumstances, that stability. And I need to go to the Lord to find that. And I don't do that enough, but it is definitely like part of the story that I'm living out now.
I feel like we have almost planted these stones of remembrance from 2 years ago of like, look where the Lord showed up in our marriage. Like, look where the Lord showed up here. Look where the Lord showed up here. So now, like I sit here and I'm like, still in a really like not ideal financial situation. Don't see that changing in the next few years. But I can look back and say like, but He's done it. Like He has like continued to provide for us and be good to us and like used His people to like show us like who He is. And I have no reason not to trust that that will continue and that He'll walk through these next few years with us.